High school hockey players from across the region made their way to Port Colborne this past Friday to participate in the 4th annual Dr. Robert Bizley 3-on-3 hockey tournament. The tournament provides a one-day diversion for DSBN players who are in the midst of tryouts at their respective schools.
We want to do something, create something that's a fun, safe environment for our students and our players to play in.
How many teams are on the ice today?
8 teams total, 2 divisions. We've got a senior and a junior division.
I thought it was a great idea, the tournament, 3-on-3. They play about 22-minute games, and it's fast-paced. The kids work hard both ends of the ice, and I think it's a lot of fun for them.
The 3-on-3 format is non-contact and places a premium on skill.
This sort of fills the gap where the school may not be large enough to have be in the league, but they can do a lot of tournaments like this, and also they can play each other. So I think this is really fills in the void where kids can get lots of time on ice and skill development.
Now, beyond student population numbers and participation numbers, I think this tournament was designed in part because of the increase in concussions. I know that's an issue that's close to your heart. What are your thoughts on that?
Yes, I think all sports in high school sports are going to have to take a look at that and adjust for the impact that concussion's having on athletes and young athletes. And there's so much research and scientific evidence now that determines the impact that concussion will have on athletes in later years, that we certainly have to take a look at that. And this kind of an activity where you have a 3-on-3 with no body contact, and you get lots of skill development, lots of skating, and lots of enthusiasm. These are the kinds of things that's going to determine how we move forward with that in mind.
As we outlined earlier, the tournament is named after Dr. Robert Bizley. Bizley has been a fixture at Port Colborne rinks for decades as a coach. The Port High Blue Bears is one of the many teams he has guided over the years.
And I've always been involved in hockey. When I was in university, I played hockey, and obviously I went to dental school at Western, so I played hockey at Western. And then when we came down here, because I'd worked at hockey schools in the summer for a Can-Am hockey group, I started doing a hockey school here for minor hockey. And then I got involved in coaching here. And pretty well I've coached everything now, from girls hockey to little guys just starting out to junior teams. So,
what stands out to you about your tenure behind the bench at Port Colborne High?
Well, mostly it's the relationships you form with what were players then. Now they're adults, and that's the great thing with all the sports I've played, is the people you meet along the way and the relationships you form because of that.
In Niagara, you're watching The Source.